Welcome to episode 16 of Nudges and Bridges, the music of the view from the blimp or a sense of perspective. Now, if you want to remember my analogy into the sports world of why I chose this or coined this as the view from the blimp, if you think of going to an outdoor sporting event, you often see a big blimp, a dirigible that's hovering over the stadium, that's looking down at the stadium, providing camera views of what's going on. And what's going on in the stadium may be something that demonstrates a lot of values that you like and respect, like hard work, like never say die, like teamwork, like enthusiasm, and things like that. But then, from the perspective of looking down from the blimp, you could also just turn your head ever so slightly and notice that those same values are also the ones that you could see exemplified perhaps in City Hall or the church or the business or some other kind of an organization. And so it gives you a sense of perspective by stepping back or elevating a little bit in order to see what's going on and how you can apply values in different stages of life. And so the reprise on this, or the summary on it, is that it takes a step back and reflects. More often than not, this might have a little bit of a slow down, smell the roses, and think. But not necessarily. You could have a very upbeat kind of a musical piece that doesn't necessarily do that. But the point is that you take a moment to step back a little bit. Can you find a piece of music to step back a little bit to help you make those kinds of reflective assessments? And so, again, as is the want in these particular series of these episodes on music and cultural artifacts, these are suggestions from my students of songs 18 to 21 years old, that songs that they listen to that would help them put them into that psychological state of mind. Learning to Fly by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Remember the Name by Fort Minor, You Will Be Found Going to Some Musical Theater from Evan Hansen, and Paradise from Coldplay. And a little bit of my own from days gone by, although some are recent. Top of the World. I mean, Top of the World, that sounds blimp-like, right? So Top of the World, and you can take your pick of the Carpenters, where I was listening to it back in the 60s and the 70s, or a modern version of the same name of the song with Imagine Dragons. So your task here, again, very simply, is take a look at your songs that you like that puts you in that state of mind. Write them down, listen to them. It will help you get into that state of mind if you're not there. It will reinforce it if you are already there, but then pay attention to the way it makes you feel and how you look at the rest of the world. And that will do it for episode 16.